Jai Gurudev students. Today I will start another chapter that is from plant physiology, that plant growth and development. Now the difference between the growth and development I will explain you, but before that, what is the definition of the growth? It can be defined as a vital process which bring about permanent change in any plant or its part with respect to its size, form, weight and volume. Okay, so germination is the result of growth. And what is then germination? As a process by which the dormant embryo wake up, grow out of the seed coat and establish itself as a seedlings is called germination. Now from your previous knowledge, that is you just recall the tissue system. The meristematic tissue which is present in case of the plant either in the shoot apex or the root apex, and some secondary tissues which continuously in meristematic in nature, or some of the permanent tissues they gain the properties of meristematic in nature or cell division, and that is known as SAM, SAM, shoot apical meristem. Okay, and RAM, that is root apical meristem. This SAM and the RAM is the primary meristem or the region of the primary growth, and this small mass of meristematic tissues in buds or root tips are called the growing point. Now besides that, some other meristematic tissues or the permanent tissue gain the meristematic in that is function. These are this, and due to presence of which secondary growth take place, and that one is cambium, which are essentially that is for the growth or the length of the plant or the increased width of the plant. Okay. The RAM and SAM, RAM and SAM, vascular cambium, cork cambium and intercalary meristems all are known as interminent meristem. Okay. So these are the root and the stem apex. So root tip, the zone of cell division, and which is meristematic in nature, due to which the root that push inside the soil, and this one is the shoot apex, that is the tip, and here this due to this meristem new buds develop and it increase in length, and due to this meristematic tissues from seed germination takes place, and these are the two cotyledon first, that is two cotyledon means which is present in the seed and the first leaf, and in between that epicotyl region and hypocotyl region. This epicotyl and hypocotyl region from the cotyledon is cotyledon or the embryo is developed, which get the nourishment from the cotyledons due to the meristematic tissues. Now that is the growth is not a very simple process, and in case of the plant growth it is a continuous process. In case of the animal it ceases or senescence takes place, or after a particular period of time the growth ceases, but in case of the plant continuous growth takes place. Now what are the different phases of the growth? One is cell division, then next one is cell elongation. Now cell division, patterns of cell division or the planes of cell division is an important factor to determine the shape of the organism. If the cell division is in one plane continuously, then elongated organ like the stem and the root forms, and if the cell division in the both the plane, then flat structure like leaf is formed. Okay, and cell division is generally completed in the two stages: karyokinesis, that is division of the nucleus, and cytokinesis, division of the cytoplasm. Now cell elongation, and it is caused mainly by absorption of water due to the endosmosis, and elongation is accompanied by formations of large central vacuoles and extension of the cell wall and cell enlargement, that is cell elongation. This one is the second phase. The next one is the cell differentiation. The cell enlargement finally leads to the development of the specialized cell such as the fibers, tracheids, vessels, sieve tubes, cork cell, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, etc. And these changes take place which is known as cell differentiation. Now the next one is the most important one is the growth rate. So here you will get some of the expression, mathematical expression, and how can you calculate the growth rate and what is growth rate? The expression of increased growth per unit time is called growth rate. Now you can express in arithmetic increase and geometrical growth. In case of arithmetic that is increase, by formula easily you can express that one, LT L0 plus RT. Now what is LT? LT is the length at the time t, and L0 length of the time 0, that is initial, and R is the growth rate and or elongation per unit time. So time is given. So that one is the expression, arithmetical expression. In case of geometrical expression, then one is by the help of a that is graph, we can explain that one. So first part of the graph is known as lag phase, then exponential phase, okay, and next one is stationary phase, okay. So easily by means of expression you can explain that geometrical growth W1 is equal to W0 ERT. W1 is the final size, maybe it is a weight, height or number, etc. W0 initial size, maybe that one is a weight, height and number, etc. R is the growth rate, T is the with respect to time, and E base of natural logarithm. Now you just see that is graph. With the help of the graph we can explain that one. In case of arithmetic, if generation of number increases when the cell number increases, so that one is a straight, more or less straight, like that way, okay. But in case of the that is geometrical, that one is sigmoid type. So in case of the sigmoid type, stationary phase, exponential decrease, exponential increase. So with respect to time, cell number, that is first part increases, second part little bit decreases, that it becomes stationary. So that is the difference between arithmetic and the geometrical increase or growth. Now next one is development. What is development? Development includes all changes in an organism which occur during the life cycles from seed germination to growth, maturation, flowering, seed germination and senescence. Okay. Now plasticity, the plant may follow different pathway in response to the environment or the phases of life. Heterophyly, in case of the some plants, especially coriander, so the leaves in the juvenile stage, their leaf is little bit different than in the mature plant. These are known as heterophyly. Same life cycle, they shows the different type of cell growth. Now next day we will start about that is the growth hormone which are related for the growth and development of the plant. Okay.